Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Slay the Spire. Yesterday's daily I thought was serviceable, perhaps an above average daily. I must be losing my edge, dude. There's no Northernlion related names here. Diverse cards are not restricted by your character. Midas, no upgrading, but 200% gold. Binary card rewards contain only 2 cards. Man, it's like the classic lineup. Maybe sitting down here like way in the, ONL's grade plays 96th. Hey, look, if you're gonna use my name, could you put up a score a little bit better than the Peter Forsberg number, please? That's more me. Ceaseless Discharge. I know it's a Dark Souls. Okay, I'm ready to go. We're the silent, diverse. I hate our starting hand, our starting deck, but I said that before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride. We're gonna take this path up, I think. We want to dodge shop number 1, I think. Actually, very important to note that unlike yesterday's daily, we're starting with 3 energy, and you can really get some genuine highway blindness on a run like this. If you do 2 dailies in the same day, which is what I'm doing right here, you can forget about the fact that, having 4 energy, even though yesterday's run was not necessarily easy. Oh, I clicked on the taskbar. Yesterday's run was not necessarily easy, but it was also not necessarily hard. We started with, I wouldn't say a guaranteed success, but on the other hand, when you start with 4 energy and kind of the path to victory that you need to take with something like Cursed Key and Duvu Doll, etc., etc., you sort of know how it's going to go. I'm very pleased with the draw we got here. It didn't take any damage. I think you go Perfected Strike is easier to enable than Rampage, in my opinion, even though we would expect... Yeah. I'm just going to accept 2 damage. Even though we would expect with Binary, it's going to be a little bit harder to get all of the cards that we want to get. Still relatively happy with the way things look with a deck like this, I think. We love Pommel. We kind of like Wild Strike now, I think. It's a new world. I do appreciate having to be forced to roll the basic silent deck. Oh, I love Malaise. Just to be reminded of, the fact that this is not an easy game. No way I'm taking a curse for weakness. Remove transform or upgrade. You gotta take an upgrade or a transform, in my opinion, here. Unless you want to remove a defend, and you can't remove a strike. You could transform a defend. I think you either upgrade this, at which point we get all of your cards containing strike. Does that include itself? In which case, this would be 6 damage plus 6 times 3, so 24 damage. Yeah, it does work that way, because this was doing 18 before. So this gives it, right now, an extra 6 damage. But scales positive. Malaise being able to play it for free is nice, but let's go for damage right off the bat. I think that's going to be a little bit more relevant. See, I'm using arithmetic and math to make decisions. It's a very groovy combination, baby. So, get your block taken care of. Doesn't really matter what we play after that. We got to hit you twice next turn. Ooh, not going to happen. So, we'll completely play an overkill Malaise. This guy is never going to get to attack, but we'll weaken him anyway. Clothesline and prepared. I just realized we added Perfected Strike to this deck, and the Silent is... I don't know if it's less likely to get strikes, but the strikes are all contained within the Ironclad archetype. So, basically I think we're half as likely to get strikes. Because we can get cards from both archetypes, but if there's 2 archetypes mashed together, unlikely, right? I think I enjoy a Clothesline. I think I can afford to make it work. I like enabling weakness on an enemy. I'm gonna play the Malaise. Better to play it now. Otherwise, when we play Malaise, he's gonna gain 2 strength by default. Because he's gonna have the ability active. I think it's better to play it now and just remove 1 strength forever. Now, he's going to be down to 22 HP. I think we should actually defend here, take 2 damage instead of 5, and the idea is Yeah, if we hit him for that, he's dead. That went totally okay. Pretty much exactly what I wanted. Bullet time and eviscerate. We'll add a bullet time. We have 2 expensive cards. Tingsha, whenever you discard a card, deal 3 damage. All we can do is rest. I forgot. I was going to be like, oh, we'll go here, we'll upgrade, but no, it's not going to happen, obviously. Lantern is totally fine, and an explosive potion makes these guys not so bad. 27. I can get you down to 31. I'm just trying to see if I can maybe get 2 kills with an explosive potion next turn. The only way we could do it, we'd have to draw bullet time and damage. I'm willing to give it a try. Oh, we have 4 energy, that's right. So we're taking no damage turn 1. Alright, hook me up with some of this bullet time. No bullet time for us. So we're going to do things the highly old-fashioned way. And hit ya. Throw an explosive potion. Explosive potion takes 8 damage off the board. We're still going to take 8, but it's good. We had a contingency plan. Alright, so now it's a good turn for a bullet time. This guy will be killed. He will probably not be killed this turn. Seems unlikely. And in fact, we're going to take some damage, unfortunately. But only 3. It's not too bad. So far, I think we're constructing something that definitely has the potential to work. Is it there yet? No, absolutely not. And especially the longer a fight like this goes on, the more dazes we have to deal with, the more upset we're going to be. Negate the next 2 curses you obtain. I think we're so used... Not yet. Yeah. We're so used to not taking Omamori because there's so many cursed dailies. But this is a situation where I think it's good for us. Now, would we rather Malaise or Whirlwind? The truth is, Whirlwind is only worth 5 damage. Now, we're not taking any damage on this turn, but I think Malaise for -1 strength long term might be a little bit better. A decision, I would say, you know, it's fairly unlikely to make a big difference, but handle it nonetheless. Perfected Strike for 18, I love it. This is working. It's working right now. Dagger Throw, Distraction. I think with Tingsha, I'll take Dagger Throw, but I did kind of think it through, because in my brain, I was like, neither of them are that great right now. I feel like we need to add a Perfected Strike. We couldn't afford both Shuriken and Kunai. Out of these two, definitely give me Shuriken. I quite like Trip as a card, even though it's expensive as heck. And you know we're getting so much money per floor. So I'm going to keep... I want to add more cards. I think one of the themes of this deck, like one of the things that would make it function is just adding... having the maximum opportunity to add as many strikes as possible. So we're fighting this Lord next. I really... we shouldn't use our potion on this turn. And the reason we shouldn't use our potion on this turn is that we're not going to take any damage anyway. So we should just... like, it's convenient to use the potion, but I think we save it. And now we can do 12 damage to all enemies, but if we make this guy vulnerable first, he'll be killed. Alright, so now we get to save an extra potion. Maybe not useful on the boss, but probably useful elsewhere. Not on this guy either. So make him vulnerable. You can make him weak. That's a lot of damage. And then you can hit him for 18, but that's bad. You'd rather take 0. You know, we should have probably... no, he was already weak. Never mind. Just ice him. I love it. Another Perfected Strike. Not even worried about the expense here, to be honest with you. Very happy with the way this looks. And you know what I love about Perfected Strike, in contrast to a lot of decks we've been running recently? Just crank on him. I love that. It doesn't scale down. Like, it remains good. 45 damage. Let's go. Unlike having, you know, 2 glass knives or, like, a bunch of dies like we had yesterday, which went fine, but, you know, did lead to some trouble. We should have drawn first, but this is one of those ones where you go, okay, we're not going to get the perfect. You got me. But at the same time, we did just do, like, 100 damage to you, so Not overly concerned about that. Similarly, I don't really want to... I mean, I guess... Tell you what. We'll do it like that. 0 damage times 4? You are extremely not in a good position. It's because he has -4 strength and he's weak. That's just... You're tickling me at this point. Oh, this is some good stuff. Apply some vulnerability. Hit him with... I thought one of these was upgraded. No, because we added 2. Yeah, okay. So my dude is not dead yet, but he will be dead very soon. Not even close to a perfect, but you know what? A proof of concept. Limit break doubles your strength. Juggernaut, less likely to be good. I can take a limit break. Be happy with it, knowing that we have Shuriken at least. And you know what? I do like Snecko Eye for the extra draw. I think that's amazing. You know, I know we've had 2 Snecko Eye runs, and Sozu's amazing. Give me a... sorry, I know we've had 1 Snecko Eye run recently. Give me a second Snecko Eye run. I know in almost every situation the energy relic's going to be best, and it could be best there. Sorry, 2 and 1, 1. We're only getting 2? Well, we're taking this path then. I'm hoping for another energy relic later, because I might end up indeed regretting this, but for now, I'm not regretting it. I'm a little upset by drawing 0 energy cards, but sure. I just don't even know, like, what to do with this one. I can't even play 2 attacks. I'll probably roll out the Explosive Potion next turn, but what I'm really hoping for is just drawing a Whirlwind, which is resistant to Snecko's Eye, the ill effects of it. Or, I mean, a 0 energy Perfected Strike is pretty swell as well. Limit Break does nothing. It's like the perfect Whirlwind draw. And then you just crush that guy. Again, Limit Break not worth anything yet. I think Snecko Eye... Let me put it this way. I think it's unlikely to be the right call, but I think it is not likely to result in a loss. And I think that it may well have been the right call. I refuse to lose all of my gold. Are you out of your mind? You got like 500 gold. You are a fool if you think I would ever do that. Now I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is a little whirlwind action here. Oh, we have 2 free strikes as well, which is actually amazing, because I'll hit you with those. We should not whirlwind, you fool. It would do 20 damage, so it would kill... Ooh. But like Perfected Strike. But Perfected Strike, though. But the Perfected Strike is... Okay, well, if we play Perfected Strike, what are we going to do? Ice ya? Ice ya. You're going to hit for 9. We're going to have 2 energy left over. Now, let's look at it in the alternative. If I Whirlwind... Yeah, Whirlwind is better. We kill 2 enemies. We leave 1 enemy alive with 7 HP. All he's doing is debuffing. It's hard, but that was the best option. He wasn't even debuffing. He did nothing. So Red Mask is not... Oh, absolutely. Red Mask, not particularly amazing, but nice to have. Dude, give me Ninja Scroll. They're always going to be free. Cards with Exhaust will instead discard sometimes. Who cares? Give me a finisher and honestly toss me a little War Paint. My thinking with War Paint was very simple. It was, I won't have many opportunities to upgrade cards, so I think I'd like to give it a try right now. I think we should make you vulnerable, and then I think we should strike, and or sorry, shiv, and that's a little shuriken upgrade, and then Predator did some amazing work there. We'll obviously throw a defend in there, and finisher will hit you for 40, which is awesome. Alternatively, I could malaise you, take no damage, and leave you debuffed forever, which I'm gonna do. I took 1 damage because I am a fool. Oh well, you are just extremely dead. That's a great bullet time. Don't need any of that trash. We have to rest. but we're not resting for a bit unnecessarily. So I'll tell you what. To start with, give me a colorless card. Give me another one. And now I will leave. And I'm a little afraid of the decisions that I made there, but I'm hopeful that it doesn't turn out to be horrendous. Now this guy, he's just gotta go. See you later, alligator. Now, you, I would prefer to not play 3 attacks to kill you. So I think it would be like a this and a this. Alright, now we get to work on you. I would like you to remain weak. I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna hit you, and I'm gonna strike you. I consider that a pretty solid first turn here. He's still very confused about what life means, and Perfected is so good. It's just so good. But I think I'd rather make him vulnerable. Throw a little defend on there for good measure, and then hit him with one of these. And then hit him with one of these and throw in a little whirlwind, get that shuriken activated. He's vulnerable for another turn. We'll start with the pommel. We probably should have started Limit Break, but I thought maybe we could get more strength and then use Limit Break, but that's like extremely dumb. So this is 58 damage combined with 27. That's 85, so I'm pretty sure you're dead as heck, and we're very happy about this. Not as smooth as it could have gone, but... Oh, yeah. I mean, I love Flex. I think I kind of like an After Image, though. Flex is really good, but After Image, though. We're going to need some defense at some point, I assume. Here's what I'm wary about, is that I want to fight this elite. Ooh, hold up a sec. This is worth thinking about. Again, we want expensive cards. A leg sweep is really nice. Flash of Steel, sadly, probably not. And we want to put strikes into the deck to make Perfected Strike better, even if it might be getting a little too thick. But I'm worried because, obviously, like, I took a lot of damage. We have no vulnerability right off the bat, yeah. We took a lot of damage getting, like, the colorless cards added to the deck and stuff like that, but still, like, I think I'm a big fan of what's happening here. We're going to drink this real quick, try to get some more. I mean, we have to play our Perfected Strikes, I think is pretty much what it comes down to. We'll definitely play our Defend as well. Yeah, I think this is okay. I mean, we take 3 damage out of it, but that's not bad considering what we did to him. I mean, you should see the other guy, right? I don't think I can kill you on turn 1. I can mess you up pretty good. Do I hit you for 14 or 11 with draw? Definitely 14. We only need to do 26 damage next turn. We're not going to get there. But we're going to get very close. Doesn't really matter how we play that. Might as well get the 3 damage. So we're looking pretty strong. Headbutt Phantasmal Killer. I mean, we like a Phantasmal Killer, I think, when you consider that mostly we're going to want it on the cheap. So anything that's more expensive is good for us. And anything that costs 1 is not really conducive. So we're going to take as little combat as possible. A bag of preparation's amazing. As little combat as possible before we fight, or get to the campfire, I should say. We'll see how our HP looks, I guess. So you gotta go. Vulnerable? I mean, Perfected Strike will just kill you. So that's one way to do that. I think we Dark Shackles you just to get rid of one of those. And then we'll do a little Shiv, and a little Strike, and I think a little Perfected Strike is what the doctor ordered. We'll double our damage for the next turn, and we're feeling pretty solid. We need to do 36 damage, and we are going to get there. I'm going to try a Clash. I'm not convinced, but I'm going to try a Clash. This is a good test. We'll see how we feel after this. So we have Pen Nib already. You can't do a Pen Nib finisher. Whatever your first attack is going to be Pen Nib. I think we like this right here. We go on this guy. 26. Shiv. So this is already, he's dead. He's dead to finisher. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. 13 damage. Wow, we really drew a lot of zero-cost cards. That's amazing. So, we're not going to get... Oh, we might get the Pen Nib. Let me think. Here, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, double damage Perfected Strike. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Toss a backflip in here. I don't dislike seeing it. I think we should... Because you healed for 100, right? No, you don't heal for 100. Not necessarily. Okay, let's be smart. Rest. Combat rest. This is just in the interest of self-preservation, and I'm okay with that. My hand is full. Well, hitcha. Definitely throw a defend in there. Gonna hit you again. Hope you don't mind. We're not gonna get the Pen Nib. I would prefer not to take 15 damage. So I think a little clothesline for weakness. Oh no, that was a miscalculation on my part. 6 damage twice. We're gonna take 2 damage out of this. I mean, taking 2 damage is fairly irrelevant when you consider we have to rest at our next stop anyway, but I would have preferred for this to have not been the case. 30 damage. If only you were cheaper. If only you were a little bit cheaper. Honestly, hit for 7. No need to apply any more weakness. We'll take another 3 damage just to go through the motions here. And now you're dead. Don't need an explosive potion. Don't need an explosive potion. Body Slam, Thunderclap. If I could upgrade cards, I would probably be more inclined to take a Body Slam, but we cannot guarantee that. Wow, a 3 energy clash. Why did I take a 0 energy card and add it to the deck thinking I'm some kind of genius? Extremely valid question. Classic little Shiv Pen Nib there. You wouldn't understand. Honestly, I mean, if we played Defend Dark Shackles, we could theoretically play Clash if we had the energy, which we don't. I think I'm just going to Predator for the draw. I think that's worth something. And I'm going to Wild Strike, even though I'm going to hate drawing the card. Alright, well, this is wild. You probably start with a Limit Break. Because there's no cost to it. Then, I think you would... Oh, you can't really weaken this guy, can you? You can, but it's gonna cost you. I think you accept we're probably in imperfect range. Yeah. And honestly, I'm going to hit you with a little poison potion. I don't value a poison potion very highly. We're going to take 14 damage. I would have rather not taken, but hey, it's the way it goes sometimes. A 0 energy Perfected Strike is a beautiful thing. I would prefer to enable it for Pen Nib, but I'm not going to be too picky about it. Yeah, I mean, we didn't need to do this to kill that guy, but I think it's okay. So we should be coming out of this again 50 points lower than we'd like, but altogether not feeling too bad about the situation. There is draw here, but if we do that, we won't be able to play Bullet Time. So we'll start with Bullet Time. After Image, Backflip, Defend, Clothesline. Starting to work those debuffs down. Strike and Malaise. And I don't... Oh, he's already not hitting us because Malaise has 2 debuffs. Beautiful. I was thinking about playing that weak potion. You know it to be true. Well, a free leg sweep is always nice, and we'll play this because we can. And then we can play one other card. Maximum damage seems right. Not a hard daily, necessarily. But, also has not necessarily been easy. We already played Limit Break. We're not getting a Pen Nib. Okay. Alright, play the Defend. Play the Clash. Play the Wild Strike. Play the Whirlwind. Whirlwind? We're taking a little damage. but this guy takes a turn off. And that's where I win because student athletes never take breaks. One. We have 4 energy. We can get a double damage predator. Oh, we can get a quadruple damage predator, but I'm pretty sure this dude is gonna die before that translates to any relevancy at all. Thank you, Phantasmal Killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? I love Glass Knife. The faster we finish a fight, the happier I am. You really want me to... You really want me to take an energy relic at this point, don't you? I really wish I'd gone for the earlier energy relic, but hey, life goes on. You know what we're gonna do? I just really... Okay. I'll try. We're fighting the Awakened one, which is actually kind of a blessing, because we have no powers, or 1 power in Afterimage. 1. That's 2, 3... 3 elites on the left path. Oh, dude. Give me an Afterimage right off the bat. I see your Perfected Strike for 0, and I love it. Take this Repulsor out of the equation. I don't want to see him anymore. Then we'll hit you with a little Shiv. Shiv. This finisher is going to be amazing. I think Backflip is actually totally fine. And then we'll play Survivor. If we play Survivor and dump Defend, we get a free Clash. We'll ice this guy. And then we're gonna... if we play this, we'll take 1 damage. Never mind. My math, it was highly... It was off by 1, actually. Probably because of the Afterimage. So what I'm trying to say is that I was right. I gotta think about this one. 8 damage, 7 damage, X times. 7 damage, X times. Works for me. Uppercut. I think anything that's pre-upgraded and costs more than 1 is an easy add. I see no strikes. I love little well-laid plans, but dude. We have 501. Okay, beautiful. Toxic Egg and Paper Crane. Paper Crane makes weakness much better. I will fight you. And then Toxic Egg makes it much easier to take skills in the future. We are going to get to Pen Nib. We want to use that on a Perfected Strike. So, I think we'll start like... Perfected Strike dealing double damage. So I think we want to go like 1, 2, 56. And then, hit you, obviously. In case you didn't notice the whole me hitting you thing that's been happening lately. That's a kill right there. We don't need Dark Shackles on this turn. And we got a real humdinger. Because I can't play Malaise and play Clash. So, I think we will play a Leg Sweep and then a Malaise on the alternative individual and pass turn. Now, I really wish these cards were a little bit cheaper. But they're not. 41 damage. Man, you're a pain in the butt. I'm gonna hit you. It's gonna hurt, and I'm gonna hit you. I'm not gonna hit you, though. We got time to deal with you. Oh, I don't mind it. Get these defends out of here. We're not gonna get to Pen Nib. I can hit you one more time. I could kill you. It'll cost me 3 HP. I'm willing to do it, even though it might not have been necessary. Hey, something that we can do. Yeah, something that we can do at campfires. I'm a very happy man. We can now dig for loot. Hear me out here. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Probably shouldn't have used Pen Nib there. That's okay. I'm gonna throw a little backflip in here. Oh, I continue to get you. I'm definitely gonna get you with that. I think we'll play one of these. That's gonna get you. And a little Perfected Strike never treated me wrong, did it? I think a little 3 strength Malaise. Why did you only get -1 straight? But you buffed somehow. Because of Philosopher's Stone. Of course. This is the exact reason that we took a bouncing flask, was for that situation right there. Armament's also good, but I don't know. I think backflip... I've come to accept my earlier card evaluations were incorrect, and backflip is probably just not... Or sorry, Armaments is probably just not the best card in the game. I know it's a controversial subject. $58 damage. Let's go, dude. That was like math perfect. It's like dude perfect, but for mathematics. Okay, be weakened, please. And then, oh, well, if you don't... Okay, sure, I'll kill you. More strikes. Absolutely. All right, here's where things might get a little funky. You know this guy's giving you a potion, so what do you hit him with? A little strength potion of your own. And then you know... You know you got a 1 energy bullet time, so you go a little shiv, shiv, shiv. Might as well hit him with the backflip, get some draw. Oh, I don't dislike it. We'll hit him with a little pommel. You only got 1 draw? Hand is full? Maybe. Then we'll go bullet time. Oh, this is where it gets fun. Phantasmal Killer. Strike. Can we get... We're going to get a double damage finisher. That's hilarious. This is going to be good. Oh, and he's vulnerable. 66 damage for each card played this turn. Or each attack played this turn. Nothing wrong with that. Now, we love expertise as well. We also love digging for loot, but... Hey, Runic Dodecahedron. Unlikely to be useful at all right now. We might as well pop regen here. This fight tends to go on longer than I'd like it to. So, you know what? I feel like an after image is an acceptable play here. And sure, I'll hit you for 43. We don't really need double damage for next turn. If you need me to tell you why, you should be watching more Slay the Spire episodes. 2 energy backflip. So here's what you do. Pop it. Play your backflip. Play your uppercut. 21 damage. We're going to be fine. So you might as well play this. Hit ya, hit ya, hit ya, defend, defend. Obviously, these aren't doing damage, but hey, they're much damage. Next turn, we get double damage from 1 attack. We drew a finisher again. It's kind of a weird one, though. It's kind of... I mean, don't say weird. It might actually just be extremely bad. Is there a bullet time back here? No? Check it. I'm just gonna ruin your day. I would love to have enabled finisher there, but that's the rare Snecko Eye coming back to bite us in the butt. Gotta find a way to get 19 block. It's not gonna happen. We have to play our cards, as much as I hate to do it, because we want as much block as possible. And we're still gonna get hit for 7, but that's not that bad. Now we want to crush him. It's a shame we lost Pen Nib. I mean, I did say we're gonna use it, and it's arguable we didn't have to. Still a little shy of Runic Dodecahedron, unfortunately. We really want the energy from it, so... Again, he's hitting us for 6. That's nothing, really. Throwing a defend. That's 6 by itself. I'm going to throw in our other defend, and then hit him with the Predator, mostly for draw. We needed the other defend to protect us from the burn. Now we need to do 37 damage. He is extremely dead. That didn't go so badly, but it could have been better. I'm okay with a Whirlwind because it can duplicate a 0 energy item. Or 0 energy effect, I should say. Don't want any of that trash. We're not taking powers right now, because I hate playing them against the Awakened one. I understand you can play him in the second phase. So we can get a double damage attack here. So I think you start... You play all your 0 energy attacks, and then you look at Whirlwind, which does 72 damage, but actually 96 damage out of Whirlwind right here. I think we love it. And we're going to leg sweep him. Should have done it in reverse order, but it's not bad. Alright, he's doing 7 damage. We have draw, but we can't afford to play it with bullet time, so we'll play bullet time, Predator. Oh, no, play your defenses first. Don't discard. Play dagger throw last. Alright, so we're drawing like 11 cards this turn. Mummified Hand now exists, so I think we play After Image. It made Phantasmal Killer free. But this still is pretty terrible. Gonna make you vulnerable. And the reason I went for vulnerability is because we have Phantasmal Killer available on the next turn. So we're kind of betting on tomorrow. And we did get a 0 energy Perfected Strike. So I would not say that the bet was bad. Believe you me, I want to play a finisher there. We actually probably should have considered playing a clothesline because we're taking 1 damage regardless, but 32 damage, huh? Because we can get to Pen Nib. What an extreme bummer. We're going to take 13 damage here. You know what? It gives us a good excuse to rest and take advantage of Runic Dodecahedron. I have no idea why that card didn't allow me to duplicate something, but I know we didn't have energy, but so what? Are you a cop or something? It's the thought that counts. Skills are automatically upgraded and we have Shuriken, so I think that's worth taking. We're gonna rest. Basically, we got an energy relic, at least temporarily. We'll hit question marks. We don't need a poison potion. Give me 1. Hey, I can live with it. Take a strike away. I understand the concern. Take it regardless. Ginger, you can no longer become weakened. Top tier relic, in my opinion. Okay, we want... we might as well hit you with a weak potion, I think. All our other potions are not stat-based. We probably want to play a finisher here, so you just start working on these guys. 2, 3, 4. We have 7 energy. I don't really want to play dual wield. You'll forgive me, I hope. I think we should throw a pommel in there because we have so much energy. And then we'll hit you with the vulnerability, maybe. How much damage are you? This guy's already dead. In fact, this guy's dead if we neutralize him, which is probably sensible. We have Pen Nib for next turn. Yeah. I don't dislike this yet. Block Potion, we got effect out of it. Keeps our perfect alive, even though that may or may not prove relevant whatsoever. You gotta get that Phantasmal out there. You know you need to use your better Perfected Strike against that guy. Hit this guy once and then Fire Potion him to save some energy. You're doing 11. Well, how about instead of doing 11 damage, you do 0 and I hit you for 5 on the letter opener. Now you're hitting me for 16. While weak, and that makes me very upset. We may not need to play Dark Shackles, so if I can avoid playing Dark Shackles, I would like to. Oh, you're too good to me, game. We have enough block already, so no need to play Dark Shackles. No problem playing a leg sweep, though. Keep him weak as long as possible. And you know what? Keep it up. This guy's in trouble. We're gonna win this daily. It looks strongly like we will win this daily. We have draw. We can play the draw. I think you just dump the Perfected, play Backflip, and then play Bullet Time. Here we go. After Image. What card do we want with Pen Nib? Definitely Glass Knife. We might not need Pen Nib here. I mean, it's very clear we do not need pen nib. So instead of playing, or sorry, we do not need glass knife. Instead of playing glass knife and ruining, I wish I could hit you, by the way, to enable shuriken, but why play glass knife and lose its top end damage when we don't have to? Now you're doing 43 damage, and that's just like an affront to me and everything I stand for. So here's what we're gonna do. We gotta hit you, so let's get those hits out of the way. You should probably do a little of that first. You know we're gonna hit you with a leg sweep. It's gotta happen. And now we're not taking any damage. You know we gotta hit you with that 2 energy malaise. I wish it didn't have to be like this, but you kind of brought it on yourself by being a jerk. How does that make you feel to be called out righteously for your jerkishness? Now you're gonna hit me for 15. I really don't want to take damage, so I think it's a wonderful turn for that. Give me a little dual wield perfected strike, and oh, Billy. You're doing no damage. Tell you what, give you a little one of those. Oh, it's good to be the king, baby. Oh, nothing wrong with this, if I do say so myself. Look at that. Took a few gambles on today's run. 1033 damage. There were some 9 hundos on that first page, dude. I'm feeling like I'm high on life right now. Look at that. 11th place. Where are you, NL's misplays? Where are you? Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'm not saying I played perfectly, but that was a smooth. That was a J-Dog smooth daily right there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. That was a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Click the freaking bell to be notified of when videos go live. And I'll see you next time.